Hi, ladies. Eva here. Hope you're all doing well. I am the owner and founder of My Sleeping Baby and the Sleep Bible program. And today is not Tuesday. Today is Wednesday because Tuesday flew by and I did not have a chance to do a sleep tip Tuesday. So it's going to be held today on Wednesday instead. So today's question, which is again just posted from a mom in the My Sleeping Baby Facebook community, is from Alina. And basically, here's her situation. Alina has a 3-year-old who was previously a great sleeper. And then what happened was they transitioned her into her own room, into a big bed from a crib, which initially went well. And then they also cut down her nap and then removed her nap completely because she's going to be attending a full-time nursery program come September. And so, since all these transitions have happened, Alina's daughter is now waking up at the crack of dawn at 5 a.m., not going back to sleep, coming into their room, and it's an absolute mess. So, she wants to know what to do. So, Alina, I'll tell you that I think that there could be one of two things going on, or it could be potentially both of these things going on. Number one is that because she's now no longer napping, she might be overtired. And overtiredness, unlike what our common sense dictates, can actually be a massive sleep stealer and cause her to sleep less at night, which I know sounds a little bit opposite, but really what happens is that when we become overtired, and our bodies become stressed, it causes our stress levels to go up, our cortisol levels to go up, which makes it harder for us to stay asleep throughout the night because we're just all riled up physically. And so that might be part of the problem. And so in that situation, especially since I remember you said that you're finding that by 5 p.m. she's just a mess without a nap. And so but with a nap, she goes to bed for 10 o'clock. So I do think that getting rid of the nap is the right thing to do. But I think that what we need to do instead of putting her to bed for 7 is you need to temporarily push her bedtime back earlier to even 6 p.m., which I know sounds so early, and it is. It's very early, but it's sometimes very necessary when we're in the thick of this transition from napping to not napping. So this way, you get her down an hour earlier, especially if she falls asleep right away. There's actually a better chance that she'll sleep better at night and sleep longer at night. So that's one possible culprit of the problem and what I would suggest you do about it. The second potential culprit is the fact that she might not be ready for all the freedom that is offered by a bed. Because you see, a lot of 3-year-olds actually do much better staying in their cribs for longer because you offer them all this freedom, the ability to leave their bed whenever they want. And maybe at first she was okay with it, or perhaps she didn't even quite realize that she was able to just leave her room whenever she pleases. But now she realizes and she's going, hey, why would I stay in bed if I can leave and drive my parents crazy at 5 a.m.? So, in that scenario, she probably is going to benefit from some type of physical boundary to keep her contained so that it's just no longer tempting for her to leave her room. That might mean putting her back into a crib, or that might mean putting up a gate by the door. But a lot of 3-year-olds are still, in terms of maturity, very small, very young, and you offer them all this freedom, a bed with a door that they can open whenever they please, and come 5 a.m., they're in a very light stage of sleep as it is. It might just be too tempting for them to get up and leave. So you might want to explore either getting her back into a crib or putting up a gate by the door. For the record, my younger daughter was in a crib until her 4th birthday for that exact reason, because she was very young in terms of maturity and she was very untrustworthy. And I knew that we offer her all this freedom that a bed offers her, it's going to likely not end well. So she stayed in her crib until her 4th birthday. Food for thought. The third possibility is that could be a combination of the two. She could be overtired and she might benefit from either going back into a crib or having a gate by the door. So play around with both of these factors. Maybe push bedtime back earlier first. See if that fixes things by itself. If it doesn't, then you may want to explore the second factor. So, anyways, I hope that this was helpful, Alina, and everyone else listening, and that you guys all have a wonderful day. Take care.